Check, 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 mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check,
Mic check, mic check.
Test, test, test.
mic check, mic check.
Yeah, we're good.
Check, check,
She's
check,
gonna be
check. That was
coming.
good.
Check. All right.
Chickadee, 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 check, check.
She's outside. That's what she's
Yeah.
doing.
I get it ready. Yeah. And we are live. You can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Rumble, and Kick. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be right back with you, Howlers. We'll be right back. Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas.
This is Ambishun of Black Cup.
And today, but first, do not forget to like and subscribe, guys. So we got two special guests today, and I'm going to have them introduce you guys to the audience, and you guys can tell them a little bit about who you guys are and what you do. We'll start with you.
My name is Perry Joesph. I am one of the co-hosts of the Ontario Improv Open Mic out here at the Ontario Mills Mall.
And I'm Cameron Hogue, also a co-host at the Ontario Improv Open Mic. But my day job is a sign language interpreter.
Okay, science.
Yeah, science.
You know,
I'm not throwing up. Not in this area.
So let's talk about that a little bit. How'd you guys get involved in that?
Just comedy wise, like I've always loved stand up. It's one of the last like true forms of freedom of speech, and I feel like if you're able to really, relate to the people in the audience and come across like you know what you're talking about and like find the silver lining in life through comedy, that's how I always looked at it. And I always thought it was an amazing skill. And my dad's always been a car salesman his whole life. He's always had a silver tongue, so it's always been growing up with wit and how to talk to people and just how to fit in with any form of life and get by. And I just always thought there was so much to gain from that. And it was about 4 years ago when the pandemic was really going on when I really dove into it and been like, okay, I think I can, do this. And ever since then, man, I got employed by the Ontario Improv, and I thank God for it every day. I can say I do enjoy my job. I do love going to work. I get to work with what I love to do, which is comedy. And it's, I'm just trying to make the most out of it, what I can. So that's how I really got into it. I really don't know about Cameron over here.
I have like a similar story. Like it was like before COVID, actually like kind of that classic story where you go with friends that are already going and they put your name in and you got to just figure it out.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of people start off that way and then they just fall in love with it. It was one of those things I was putting off and then everything shut down and I was just itching to do it again. So once everything opened up, I went to the Ontario Improv for my first mic. Once we came back, met a lot of cool people, started working there, and yeah, just been working at it since.
It's probably fun to go to work and just talk shit.
Oh yeah.
Every
Yeah.
Were
day,
you
man.
guys recently working? I think it was on the 20th. There was a I guess they got a segment called Dirty Talk. I think that's what they're called. I'm not for
Dirty.
sure.
You mean the Dirty Show?
The
Maybe?
Dirty
Dirty
Show?
Show, yeah,
Dirty
that
Show.
one.
Yeah,
Were
they
you guys
do
working
it-
that night?
Yeah,
was
we
working
work.
recently,
I
but-
work every Dirty Show.
So you
man.
were there?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was there that night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was actually my birthday.
Oh really?
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy
Funny-
belated
happy belated.
birthday.
Thank you. Funny story is I didn't make it through the show.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So heading there, it was my birthday. I got bought a THC drink.
Okay.
Mhm.
I've never had one.
All right.
Never had one in my
Oh, yeah.
life. Didn't realize on the back of the can it says one serving, one serving, one serving,
Oh,
one serving.
man.
It was good. Tastes like lemon tea. I drank the whole thing in a matter of like 7 minutes. In the car, walk inside. We get inside of the improv. You know, we watching the show. And it starts off pretty funny. 40 minutes
Then it
in,
got really funny.
I was comatose.
Okay.
I just knew I was going to be the joke of something. I couldn't move. I heard everything but couldn't move.
Were you front row?
Front row.
Oh yeah, you got out of there, huh?
No, we was there the whole time.
Okay.
But they did not mess with me. I don't know what it was. They didn't touch me. I thought
Dude,
they were.
all right.
Sometimes we have people. So usually when we do our shows, VIP is front row, and when
Yeah.
people buy VIP, they don't realize that it's front row. So when we sit them front row, they're like,
Oh,
I
shit.
don't want to be
Oh, it was
part of the
front
show.
row.
Yeah.
I don't want to be part of the show. It's like, why not? I mean, this is why you came out. This is why you buy VIP. And so many people do that. Like I do not want to be part of the show. All right, well then.
I just knew they were going to get me because I was like this.
Oh yeah.
and I
yeah.
heard everything and couldn't move.
No,
Dang.
we've
Oh,
had
yeah.
people straight slumped their head in
Oh,
their
yeah.
food in the front row. Yeah, it gets bad, man. Some
Dang.
shows are crazy. So
Slump their heads in the food.
yeah.
Done.
Yeah, I had this one chick I was serving, and she was like basically like passed out on the seat, and I was telling like the guy, I'm like, hey, she can't be doing that. Like either you gotta wake her up or you gotta go. And then she's like, oh no, it's okay, she's pregnant. I'm like, what?
That
That's
makes
even
it better.
more
That
reason to
makes it
get her.
better.
Yeah, get out of here. She's going into labor. No.
Right there. I wish, man. We've had plenty of crazy stuff happen. I remember a guy had a seizure. I forgot what show it was,
Oh yeah.
but some guy was having a seizure in the second row, and it's so much shit happens in there under the dark lights, man.
Yeah, the
So,
comic was killing, you know.
yeah.
I was gonna say, did they put him part of the show after that? Like start talking about that?
I mean, I can't really remember the night too well. I don't really think it's one of those things where we personally we try to hop on it and make it
Yeah.
not distract the show.
Yeah.
So my job there, like my day job there is door staff. So it's like false security.
Uh-huh.
So like we're not gonna hire actual security. So we
Yeah.
just go there and we're the ones that deal with it. So it's how can we make it as little as a distraction to the comic and their show as possible.
Yeah.
It's usually like if you're like a good comedian, you're able to work off of that and kind of like read the room and able to like settle it down or like kind of bring them back in. Like that's the part of like the connection, like being able to like see what everyone needs at the moment. Like we also had like a fire alarm pulled. It was like really loud in the showroom. And the comedian's just like, I guess that's what you get for going to a comedy show in a mall.
Yeah. 10 minutes the fire alarm's going off during this
Dang.
guy's set. And he's just like,
He's just powering through it. He was hilarious too. So
yeah, it's like, what are you supposed to do in that situation? So,
There's no blueprint.
yeah.
it's not in the manual. Yeah.
So what drew you guys into comedy?
Personally, like I said, it's just a great way to express yourself. And I feel like it's a way, like, a lot of people nowadays take opinions as fact. And I think it's a great way to, convey your opinion to people and not really make it fact. Like, this is joke. But I'm trying to, like, find the funny in this, comedy is tragedy. So I'm trying to find the funny in the tragedy of life, try to relate it to you. We might have completely opposite views, but we can agree on this one thing. If I can make you laugh, I made your day better. And it just as a person, it makes me feel better.
Yeah, and
So-
I grew up like very anxious, and I had 3 sisters. That's probably why. But I realized,
all those periods, huh?
all synced up at the same time.
Oh my god!
I just had to bunker. My only tools was laughter. I just had to laugh it off.
Were you the youngest or oldest?
I was in the middle, right in the middle.
Oh,
So,
man.
yeah, that's
They
another
didn't give
comedian
a fuck
story.
about you.
Yeah, they
You,
were
were,
just
you definitely were the forgotten child.
yeah. They just threw me the scraps that were left over.
Yeah,
But yeah, I kind of used. I realized kind of early on that nothing is really that serious. So you can make fun of anything,
mhm.
like literally anything. And I would rather laugh about something than to let it eat you up. So
people are so sensitive nowadays too. It's like, hey, we're just gonna say we're comedians on here now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are just so sensitive now. It's crazy. It's
We're
like, what happened?
We're in a different era now. Everything is, be careful what you're saying.
And I think the craziest thing is like, if you don't want to hear it, turn it off.
Yeah.
Like, your opinion is null and void at the end of the day of most people. So it's like, if you really don't like it and you really like have that big of an issue with it, turn it the fuck off.
Yeah.
Like,
Stop being gay.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
exactly. You're pissing yourself off at that point.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
caught a lot of I caught a lot of backlash for making this statement I'm about to make right now, but I don't really believe in online bullying. I know, and it's a sensitive subject.
Yeah,
But log off.
yeah.
Like, I mean, I know it might sound easier than doing so, but there's no way I'm gonna let you sit here and talk about me, and I'm gonna keep reading it.
Yeah.
Log off.
And the thing is, like, the more you feed into it, the more you're giving them to,
I think
you
the
know,
only real
feedback.
bully online is ChatGPT, making you kill yourself.
Oh, yeah.
that one kid that
Oh
is suing
my
the
gosh! Yes.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
what?
didn't hear about that? So
Nah.
ChatGPT is like they have safety features and everything, but like this one family's claiming that their son killed himself because ChatGPT told him to.
Yes.
I was like,
Logging off
He's-
right there. That was the last thing
Yeah,
you heard.
he logged off for sure. He
Oh,
got out of the
man.
matrix.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
I was like, whoa.
I mean, you have the option to continue reading and stay online, or you can just
yeah.
log off.
Now, it's different if, like, somebody hacks all your shit and
Yeah.
is, like, actually, you know,
Yeah.
like,
Or just stop being a dweeb.
yeah. Like, if they're, you know, taking all your money and draining all your credit cards and stealing all your
That's
info,
some real bullying.
that's
Yeah, that's
different.
Yeah.
But, you know, if
That's
it's
called breaking the law type.
Yeah.
Yeah. if it's,
Don't
you
mess with
know,
a man's money.
yeah, you're getting insulted or someone's not agreeing with
like,
what
wah.
you have to say. It's like, yeah, just log the fuck off, ignore it. Like, you
Block
feeding,
'em.
yeah, you feeding into it's just making your day worse. And I feel like a lot of people walk around with a shitty attitude is because of that. It's like, you're doing this to yourself at this
Yeah.
point. So
Well, like now that we're getting, bigger, I'm starting to get trolls. So yeah, I've had people telling me unalive myself and all that, and I was like, you first, and then I'll do it.
Yeah.
I just clown back. I can care less about what these people are
it's
saying.
like, kill yourself. It's like,
Yeah,
all right, show me
yeah,
how to.
yeah.
Like,
Record it and show everybody.
Yeah.
first.
Suicide? No.
yeah,
Yeah,
But-
so.
it's part of the game, man.
Yeah. So why get all bent out of shape when you can go to a comedy show and laugh
Yeah.
and have a good time with your buds?
How'd you get involved in comedy?
Like I think I got a funny story about like the first time I went up. It was the Ice House. One of my friends was going to the open mic regularly, and he's like, come on, you're a funny guy, like come on. And when in doubt, just make fun of Mexicans. And I was like, oh, you fucking like. So I go and like I came up with one bit about Mexico, and it actually killed. I'm like, okay, he was right, but whatever. But ever since then, I was like, all right, maybe I can write a couple more jokes. And when in doubt, just
Yeah,
Fun of
make fun of Mexicans, man.
Have you guys ever got stuck up there where you're just like,
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah.
if
you freeze up for sure.
that would be so hard to get stuck in front of people. I feel like that.
Well, that's really I think what makes the better comics is like if you ask any comedian, like you need to bomb. Like you need to go
Yeah.
up there and experience what it is to bomb because not every time you're gonna be your best. But the best comics are like when you see them get in that situation and how they control the room and flip it back and then they
Yeah.
completely take it over again. And I love seeing that. I hate doing it personally because I'm not that when I bomb. Like last time I was on stage, usually it's like you bomb and then like you can hit something to like kind of recover and like end on kind of a high note. But it's like I bombed and then bombed and just all the way
Yeah.
down. It's like you lose the whole room. So like to have that skill again, it's one of those things that I always thought was super impressive. Just like how can I, a whole crowd of people, how can I, control that?
That's
Yeah.
got to be the real walk of shame when you bomb and then you
Oh,
got to
yeah.
walk off stage and everybody's looking at you
Oh,
crazy. Just
man.
flip
Flip
it
them all off.
But
Like,
on the
all the way
opposite, on the opposite end, like when you do really good, you feel like you're dodging bullets, and it's like it's a rush. It's like a lot of adrenaline when you get the crowd going.
Yeah.
And when you bomb, it's like all right, you're on the battlefield, you're gonna get wounded.
And I think it's one of those things where it's like it's a big thing for your ego. So if like you kill and you own the room, it's like you're on a high. You're like, I can go to the next one and I know where I did right, and you're thinking about all the positives. But when you bomb, you just think about every
Yeah.
bad thing, like every bad thing. And it's but you have to do it. Like
Have
that's
either
how you
you-
get better.
Been booed? Eric just asked, have either one of you been booed?
Booed.
I haven't been booed. I've had the room go completely silent though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like to where it's like I did this joke, no reaction. All right, this next one might get nothing. I'm just like, all right, you guys are just.
Or just a really loud groan, like,
Yeah.
That's even worse. I'm like, oh gosh.
Jeez.
That'd be hard, man. Like I'd
Not
be
even a boo. Like,
I'd have to be drunk up there or something to keep going.
I
feel like you might be if you're drunk. Isn't it kind of harder sometimes too?
Yeah,
Like,
you forget
like-
your stuff.
I mean, it depends. Like, I've gotten to the point where, I don't like going up there under the influence. Like, every time I feel like I'm able to do it well, and then I watch it back, and it's just like, it was
oh,
terrible.
dang,
That
that's
was-
me on the
you think
podcast.
you're doing great.
That's
Yeah.
me on the podcast. I
Yeah.
swear to God. I was like, that was a
I'm-
great one.
I'm
I'm
killing
like,
it, yeah.
man, that was really bad.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the clips. I'm like,
you guys get into comedy?
Cringe worthy.
yes, big
Yeah.
time.
And it's like when a perfect example, like when we're at work and we're bullshitting, it's like we think we're the most funny motherfuckers in the whole world. Like we're all dying laughing. It's like if anyone else heard this, like no one would think
Oh,
we're
yeah.
funny. Like we're not funny at all.
Who's your guys' favorite comedian?
Favorite comedians? Ooh,
Favorite
I
comedian.
just got this question recently.
Anthony Jeselnik definitely got me
Yeah,
into
that's your
comedy.
guy.
Like Anthony
Definitely your guy.
Jeselnik's the one where I watched and I was like, it's just great writing through and through. Just dark jokes. Just
Hey, not just like that.
The darker jokes. But
Oh man.
but
The
just like
Beatles
good
one.
joke writers like that. So like Jeselnik, what is it? Rest his soul, Norm Macdonald.
oh yeah,
Norm Macdonald was great. Original like Eddie Murphy.
Yep.
Just I don't
like,
know.
Well, also rest in peace, Patrice O'Neill, who's a great
Oh
one.
yeah, Patrice was great.
Loved his style. You know who gets slept on a little bit? Harlan Williams.
Oh yeah,
Hilarious. And
Harlan's
he came by
great.
the improv, and just like I was dying. I could hardly work because he was just so funny.
I'm not gonna lie. Trevor Wallace was great this
Yeah?
Monday night.
I
Trevor
didn't make it,
Wallace
but-
killed it this Monday night.
No.
What do y'all think about Nate Jackson?
Nate was
Jackson's
amazing.
hilarious, yeah.
Oh my god, I've never
newest
worked so
special,
hard.
too,
I've
like-
never worked so hard in my life,
Yeah.
dude. So he came through, and it's he did something I think only Joe Coy did, where he sold out 10+ shows in a row.
You guys added shows when he was there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so like, so how our normal like scheduling goes? Normally we're open Wednesday to Sunday. Sometimes we'll have one-off shows. So like our open mic is the second Tuesday of every month, so we'll be open that Tuesday. Like this past Monday for Labor Day, Trevor Wallace had the show. So usually we're closed Monday, Tuesday, but Wednesday through Sunday is our normal work schedule, and then Friday through Sunday is usually when our headliners are there. So like your Nate Jacksons or our D. Ray Davises that we had this weekend, like they'll have that whole weekend. It's usually like 5, maybe 6 shows, so 2 shows a day. Nate Jackson did what, 13?
Yeah, he did a crazy.
He
amount.
did like I'm pretty sure he
And
went
he kept
from
it fresh every time
Yeah,
too.
he
so-
went
Really,
from-
that'd have to be hard.
Yeah.
To do.
oh my god, it was
He has the most insane crowd work I've ever seen.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because that was the thing. Every show was different. So he had like, he would have his set jokes. Like every crowd work comedian has their set jokes where they can like build off of it. So, but besides that,
Or there's,
every
like,
show was
yeah.
different.
Yeah, and then you get your moments where somebody yells out, and then he has to start clowning them too.
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
So it was, I think, either Wednesday or Thursday to Sunday. Sunday was 3 shows. Saturday was 3 shows. I think Friday was 3 shows. Yeah, Thursday was 2. Wednesday was 2. Sold them all out. Like,
Yeah, I actually try to get tickets. One of my barbers, I have a barber shop. He went, but he was like, man, it was so funny. But like, he sold out everything, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And Nate Jackson's one of those people. Like, I'm not I got into stand-up purely for stand-up comedy. Like, I'm not a big social media comic guy. So, like, there's a lot of people who I'm not in tap with or in tune with when it
Yeah.
comes to comedy. Like, we watch, I mean, my job is watching comedy,
Yeah.
for Christ's sake. So, I see so much live comedy that, like, I don't get my fix from social media comedy. Like, I got into it for stand-up. But there are a few people who are blowing up on social media, and Nate Jackson's
He was
one of them.
yeah.
I didn't hear anything about him until he came to our club.
Really?
I was blown away. Like, he was
Yeah.
so fucking good.
Yeah, if there's any comics watching, that's how you do crowd work. Don't do it for 3 minutes on an open mic, because they'll have 3 minutes to bring their best stuff. They're like, so what do you do for work? I'm like, that's no.
Yeah.
It's not enough time.
Yeah, you
too.
need more time to like kind of build your rapport with the audience.
Yeah.
So speaking of the open mic, we didn't get into that
Yeah.
for here. Tell us a little bit about what you guys do there on your night.
So the open mic night, We do it. It's the second Tuesday of every month. It was an opportunity that was presented to us about 4 months ago now. So the thing is, the improv is supposed to have it every month. It went. It was going its own little separate way there for a while, and we had to make some changes in the club, and we shut it down for like a month or two. So when they wanted to start it back up, they presented it to me and Cameron, and it was an opportunity we had to take. So it's about a 2-hour show, the second Tuesday of every month. It's a bucket mic, so come throw your name in the bucket.
Just the luck of the draw.
Yeah, we try to get as many comedians as we can up there. So last time we got 37, 38 comics on stage.
And it flowed pretty smoothly too. Like that's what a lot of the comics have were kind of complaining about before. They thought there was favoritism, people getting put up that didn't put their name in.
Yeah,
and they felt like there wasn't enough time. Like the main goal is to get your time up there, and if you're waiting 2 hours and you're going paying a ticket and like a beer or two and you don't get called, it really sucks. And I've been there. So we try to keep as much time for as many comedians as we can get.
Yeah, and especially being like an open mic comic, a lot of them are. They're not, very few who are established comedians yet. They're working their way there. So yeah, spending $8 for a ticket to the show, and then $12, spending $20 on top of driving to get there. That's a lot of time and money out of your pocket, and it's, sometimes it does suck if you don't go up. So we want people to understand it. That's just the name of the game.
Yeah.
But it's we try to get as many people up as possible. And be
but you
as
would
fair
think
as
that
possible.
anyways. I mean, you watch other shows and you know that not every comedian is going to get up there.
Yeah.
But hey, 30 comedians is a lot of comedians to get up there. It's obviously you guys tried.
We've been,
you know what I mean?
We've been filling up the room too. So it's great practice for if maybe you have your 3 minutes or however many set or something new, but you haven't tried it in front of a bigger crowd. You're not sure if it'll work. It works at your local mic or other places, but will it work in the IE in this crowd?
Yeah.
So it's
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So
hold on. So the cities are different.
You'll get different crowds. So you'll get different kind of temperaments. Okay, where do my audiences reach, or what do I need to do to kind of tailor it to this area?
And I wouldn't even think of that. That makes sense though.
Yeah,
obviously.
and I try to speak on this very lightly because I'm not from out here. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
So
lame.
Yeah. So not at all. Shut up.
There's no Mexicans or blacks out there, huh?
Oh, they're
flavor in their
there.
food.
Our flavor.
They're there. You just you gotta go find them. You gotta go find them. If you ask them, stay away from them. But
great serial killers.
Yeah, great serial killers. But so when I'm out here, I learn I gotta speak lightly when I speak of these things because I'm not from out here. LA loves LA. There's no other city. I don't think there's any other city in America that loves itself like LA loves itself. I love to see it. LA has its back. So if you're not from out here and you speak on it, you don't know what you're talking about, they'll let you know.
Yeah.
Really?
They will let you know.
Yeah.
And out here, you can see it when you come out here, it's some
I
LA
had to jump them in.
Yeah, some LA crowds can be very, picky.
Yeah.
You can see, and then out here, you just do not give a fuck. But
was it kind of more uppity? Is that what you mean? The way the crowd is?
Not uppity, and it's not everywhere in LA, but there's just, I've done shows
the high end comedy clubs out there probably like that. Huh?
Oh, more like LA and Orange County. You'll get more kind of you'll be a little more politically correct, I guess, for lack of a better term, or there's just certain topics they don't like. I.e., you got to kind of be more salt of the earth, a little more blue collar, just able to talk the shit with your friends kind of comedy.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but so some of those kind of a lot of puns or really trying to be clever won't work.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of jokes I've had where I've written it and I just seen it go over people's heads. I'm like, that's a great fucking joke. You wouldn't even the fact that you don't know how good that joke was. It's upsetting me because when I wrote that, I'm like, this is the one, and then
but then I mentioned tortas.
Yeah,
and everybody starts to light up.
Loses it. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things where you got to know your audience, and that's just out here. Like, I would love to, like, we have a improv in Milwaukee they built within the past 5 years. Bucket list is go out there, be able to perform. I don't care if it's an open mic, if it's on a show, but I would love to perform in my city. I haven't got to perform outside of, California, especially SoCal. So just even being out here and seeing the different types of crowds, like, I can only imagine going to other states.
And a big part of the open mic for us too is finding our voice, because like you do want to kind of cater a bit, but you have to kind of still stick true to yourself and what your story is, because if you talk about something you don't know, it's gonna, like, you're gonna know for sure. Or if you just say something just for shock value, they're gonna just think you're an a-hole. So we're working, we're in the trenches too. So we host it, but we go to all the other mics, and we shout out all the mics that are in the area to kind of like give them some buzz too. We trying to like make it to where we all grow together. Yeah,
and we do also like a a set of the night type deal, to where even if you are a seasoned comic or it's your first time going up, like, we want you to try your best, because it is a professional stage. Like, we have some of the biggest names in comedy on that stage every weekend, and I think what we love about it is we know what it is to do this, to do this open mic thing, and like to go out and grind, and it's like you're waiting countless hours to do 3 to 5 minutes, and you're doing multiple spots, and you're sacrificing a lot of time and energy to do it. It's cool to be able to do that on a professional stage.
Yeah.
Like, do I want to do this? Like, I think this might be your best way to see if you want to do this. Like, we can get a room of 100 people, and you can go up there and on a professional stage and see what it might be like. And if it's for you, I think you keep going at it. Yeah. So we want you to bring your best.
And
material.
after you bomb, you either go home and never come back, or you come back and try it again. So, but what I really liked about your guys' bio was it talked about like lifestyle and growth. And that's what we're trying to bring to like the comics in the area. Is like, let's grow, Let's make it a lifestyle choice that you come and you do the work and you make some people laugh.
How are you guys going about pulling the comedians in?
Really just
we go out to these mics. So a big one we go out to is Chatterbox in Covina. They have a great mic. They do it every Tuesday, Thursday, and then they have a show every Sunday. Riverside, we go to Back to the Grind. They do an open mic every Thursday. And there's just a few more. If you go to like what's their page, Orange County Stand Up, they post mics every day. So it's, we go out here, we just spread the word, a lot of social media posting. I mean, I'm at the club every day. So when people do come in, when I feel the proper time to, I'll tell them, come to the open mic, like I'm one of the hosts and he's there. I'll let them know too.
And I'm a server. So sometimes I'll crack jokes like before, like the show. They're like, oh, you're funny. I'm like, yeah, this is the pre-show. I'm a comic too. And then like, you should come like to the show and maybe you can try it. Like, so.
Yeah. So it's just a lot of
word of mouth.
It's a lot of word of mouth. And it's a big thing. Cause like, I'm not a big social media savvy guy. Like,
I'm working on it.
Yeah, and we're trying to do it, and we're getting our little, posts here and there up. But it's like one of those things where I just always genuinely like face-to-face conversation. Like, this is how I get to know you. Like, this is how you get to know me. I know you're genuine or not. And I feel like if I could let people know that way, it's like I'm inviting you to this because I want everyone to be a part of this. Like, we really wanted to be something that people look, because we do it once a month. It's not like a weekly mic that a lot of people have.
Yeah. You guys said you packed the house out, huh?
We try to.
We get a good amount.
Yeah, we're averaging at least 100 people right
That's
now.
good.
Is there a cover, or what is it for that night?
So the ticket's like $5 after tax, so it's like $8 altogether, and then it's a one-item minimum. So drink, food, whatever. And then if you buy a ticket, you can perform. You just put your name in the bucket. But besides that, it's more like you get a full night of comedy. Like you're pretty much paying for a show.
30 comics, dude, that's like way worth it.
Yeah.
To buy a ticket and a drink.
What's the hours of the show?
It runs about like 2 hours. Before they used to be like really hard nosed about only an hour and a half. But because so many people came out and are supporting, that like they give us more time. Mm-hmm. And if they continue to like show up and show those numbers, we'll be able to do it more than once a month. So like if you support your fellow comics and you get up and get your time, there's going to be more opportunities for everybody later. So.
Yeah, so it starts, we open the doors at 7, and the show starts at 8, and we end it around 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
And what days do they usually fall on?
It's the second Tuesday of every month, but the thing is, it can get moved around. So our October show is going to be the third Tuesday, so that's going to be October 21st.
Okay.
But this month it's September 16th, so it's usually the second Tuesday of every month that it falls on.
So I guess for rule of thumb, we'll say the second
on
or
our
third.
days, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Either the second or third Tuesday. So.
yeah, but we like to try to stay on date. That is on
What's-
top
what-
of that as much
Yeah.
as possible.
What time
so
the doors open?
7
yeah,
o'clock,
7.
and then we pull the bucket at 7:50 because that thing fills up quick.
Yep.
So we
So,
pull the bucket at 7:50, and then we pull the names out, and we write it on a list, the order of the names we pull out, and then it just kills time. So like if we could save that extra 3 minutes in total to put back to the show, that's one more person that goes up.
I'll usually roast the guy that just went before, like give like a little joke.
Yeah.
There's a guy in a wheelchair talking about protesting. I was like, bro, how do you even march?
Yeah.
Like,
What are you standing for?
yeah,
Oh
we
man.
won't sit for this.
But it really is something that we're trying to make like a community thing. Like we want people to know like this is for all the comics. So if people have ideas or think like this show can get better in this way, or are willing
come
to
up to
help
us.
us, market it and put it out there, like we're all for it. Like we're all for ideas. Like honestly, and that's the big thing. Like why I enjoy doing this, and I think Cameron enjoys it too. Is me personally, I know where I stand in comedy. Like I think I'm funny, but I've seen so many people just kill it. Like so many people that are, well more deserving of a shot in this thing. So to be able to put them on, a stage and be able to, give them some more, light to their name and have some more people come see them is like, I know, like this guy's fucking hilarious. I think he's way funnier than me. So to be able to have him go up there and really like see him do that and represent himself and represent us as
There's not really any like bad blood or like people like going up against each other. Everyone does kind of get excited for like everyone else's success. Like for instance, you guys had That Black Mike and Millie recently.
Yeah.
We got close to them like through the like comedy circle too.
And they were killing us.
They're hilarious.
Yeah, they're fucking hilarious.
I was like, oh, I gotta follow that. Like,
that's a lot of energy right there.
But funny story with That Black Mike. We had like a kind of like full circle moment recently, because back in the day I did a roast against him, and like
you guys do roast too?
We used to.
That's kind of cool though.
Some people have been telling me maybe bring it back if we get multiple days through the month. Maybe we can start doing it again. But we want to focus on the open mic first.
Yeah.
But we had like a really good session when me and him went up against each other. But I won, and he's like, bro, like that kind of humbled me, Like now I really want to like really hit it. And now he's doing spots at the like Comedy Chateau. He's doing his thing, and I went and saw that show. He did great.
Yeah.
And I just went to support. I'm like, now I'm okay, let's go. Like now I gotta start working more, doing some more like social media stuff. Try to get spots too. So.
Well, it's so funny that you guys even said that. I haven't even told any of them yet. So I was thinking about, we've been getting a lot of comics on, and so I was kind of like thinking, wouldn't it be dope to do? Because this is what I was gonna do. First, I was gonna bring a couple MMA guys, and they're gonna basically kind of mess to each other before their fight.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted just to set it up, and I'll be right here, because you never know what's gonna happen too. Sometimes they start swinging and everything.
Yeah.
But the people that I have in here for the whole MMA thing, they get more respect, but you still don't know if they're gonna get up. So then the other day after I had them on, Black Mike and Millie, I was like, what'd be dope is if we did like a roasting in here. Like have them just roast
Head
each
to
other.
head.
What we could be kind of
man.
cool though is if like it could even be set up for what you guys are gonna do. Like, hey, just check this out, and now they're gonna do this live, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing things out there because you never know. And that was already in my mind. I literally was just thinking about this on Saturday. I was thinking, well, that would be cool if I got two comedians to roast.
Be wolf,
Yeah.
wolf versus wolf or something.
Yeah, something we could do something.
That'd be
You know what I
sweet,
mean?
dude.
And maybe, and if you guys are doing that, we can have you guys help host it with us. I mean, who knows what we can do?
Yeah.
Kind of dope.
That'd be
that would be
sweet.
dope.
And that's a big reason why, like, I reached out to you guys, originally because I want this thing to grow, but I want it to grow like genuinely. I want it to be organic. Like I wouldn't mind going on radio and promoting the mic on the radio. Like any way to get people in there, man. Like we want people to really see the type of talent that's out here. Like Inland Empire has a lot of good comedians.
Yeah.
Not even just good comedians, just good
Talent.
people.
And we
good talent in
we
general.
do have some sketch ideas that we're going to get with other comedians that have been posting more to be like, hey, like we got this idea. You want to like you guys want to do it or you want to do it with us? So like we're trying to like get more into the social media space.
You guys have more like a quote unquote, I don't want to say commercial, but like anything from what's going on inside to show people, on IG and pushing it out to people?
Yeah, I did a behind the scenes kind of thing, showing like the lead up, like, okay, we're getting the prize for the winner of the set tonight. I bought a bottle for the parking lot pimping after. So I show like, hey, you guys come, you guys tell me the secret code, like you can get a shot after or whatever.
Yeah, and
like,
a big thing about this too is like we gotta go about it in the way, because the thing is, it's still the improv's mic. So when
we still got people above
when
us.
we promote this, we got to do it, in a right way that like we don't make money off of this. Like this is like we'll get paid our hosting, but we don't do anything with the improv name to like make money on this. So this is like we're just trying to generate revenue for the club, so we can do more shows like this. And like me personally, like I love working at the improv. Like I think God bless me with a position to where I can wake up and say that I do love going into work every day. Like not a lot of people can say that.
No.
Like I hate when people bitch about their jobs.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well then either figure it the fuck out, or
you
just
get to let loose so much and like goof off.
Yeah,
because everyone there is like comedy mindset. Like at my other job, like I work at different schools. Like how I said, like with sign language, I have to be really serious. I have to kind of like I have to be a professional, and like I'm with teachers, I'm with kids, administrators, and you just have to be like you can't be like your true self all the time.
Yeah.
Like working at a comedy club where you can just like joke around and like let loose and like
and just be yourself.
Stupid. Yeah.
It's just be yourself, and it's it's one of those things like I enjoy the people we work with too. Like not only is he my co-host, which I love to have him as my co-host, he's also my co-worker.
You're so lucky, man.
Yeah. Seriously.
You're so lucky. You're so lucky to have me.
Yeah. We all are, Cameron. We all are. But
I need to find one of those.
He's
Oh, you're gonna make me blush.
But
oh man.
He's also my co-worker. So when we're working, like we're still bullshitting too. And
he's my partner.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
And
see, everything's for the game.
yeah.
Now, see?
Now he's making me blush, this bastard. But like I'm very fortunate that we have some of the best managers in the world, and they gave us this opportunity. So however I can generate revenue for the club and contribute back to people, bring money in there, make people want to come back to the club, give us more, if we, like he said, if we can prove ourselves with this and do well with it, we can have maybe another show during the month. Or we're planning on having an upcoming show that with all our sets of the night winners and everything. So just to be able to show and prove this and generate, good, just a lot of good for that club. It's just, it's great, man. Like, I love it.
I touched on it before, but like after the show, our managers and a couple other unbiased people like watch the whole show, like critique it, write notes, and whoever wants the feedback gets it. So like if you sucked, then they'll tell you like, okay, well your pacing could have been better. That joke just didn't make sense. Or if you did really great, hey, actually you're really animated. Stick with that. Your joke structure is great. So I think that's like a good opportunity too. So
yeah, and
that's kind of cool that they do that.
Yeah,
and
I feel like I'd want to know just because where you can clean up everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's not just we try to make it to where they're not comedians, so that like you're an audience member. As an audience member, did you like it? Yeah. Because a comedian might get salty and be like, I said that joke before, or like, oh, this guy thinks he's funny.
We've seen that happen plenty of times, so we want to make it, as unbiased as possible. So it's our management team and some, other people that work for the club, and they watch, they judge very well, and
they don't have to do that.
Yeah, and the amount of comedians that actually stay to listen to the feedback. Like, that's what puts a smile on my face. Like, when we thought of it, we thought it would be like, all right, maybe like 4 or 5 people. The whole club stayed.
I just wonder, how did you guys get that position?
I was going to ask the same thing. How'd y'all gain the trust of them to be able to run with this?
Exactly. They're giving you once a month. Improv is a huge name.
Just as workers alone, like, we've been very reliable. I've done a couple guest spots opening for people. Perry's done a couple guest spots opening for people that have come through. They see that we've been doing open mics, but also we had an old host for the open mic, and I helped him co-host a couple times, so they knew I could do it. And then once things kind of changed around, they thought Perry would be a great co-host like with me. So we already had a little bit of history as comics and as people that work at the improv.
And currently at our improv, me and Cameron are the only two comedians there. Yeah. Most comedy clubs, you know, the people that go work there are people that want to do comedy. Like, and for ours, it's just me and him right now. Yeah. Like, we had 5 or 6 that actually did comedy, but they all left. They're all doing their own thing now. So it's just me and him. So they gave it, you know, like he said, it was originally his, and then they offered me the co-host spot with him. And I like, the improv needs to have its open mic. Like, it needs to have it. So we're just going to try to represent that as best as possible, man.
I mean, that's how a lot of these other spots create some of the major comedians. You have the open night. You have the open mic nights, and comedians go in there and they start to build their name. That's where it all starts
and then,
at.
Like with the critiques and everything too, the managers that are like critiquing, they'll take note of your name too. So like I remember last time he was funny. Oh, this guy's pretty solid. Maybe we can pass his name along, or like maybe we can have him as a guest spot if a comedian needs someone last minute. So like it's a good way to get eyes like from the
That's
club.
dope for you guys because it's a lane, and it's I mean, quote unquote, it's leverage for you guys, and you guys can do what you're doing. If somebody does need that fill in, it's like boom, hey, we got Perry, we got Cameron, it's there.
Yeah, and like they just did that. We had Mark Curry there like a month and a half ago, like 2 months ago, and he did that. He's like, anyone here can do 3-5 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I can do that easy. And then I did my first 5, and he was like, that was great. I think you could do this on this joke, but you want to do the next one? I was like, hell yeah. And then it's just like, all right, you killed it then. You want to do the next one? And then just ask me all week. And I was like, fuck yeah. So, but the thing is like for our club specifically, those opportunities come very, I don't want to say rarely, but it is one of those things where we need to leave it up to the comedian to ask us.
Yeah.
But that's why.
You don't want to be that guy.
Yeah. That's why we want to get a lot of local talent. So it's like, do you have an opener? It's like, well, I know like 14 people out here that can give you 5 minutes of solid material.
Yeah, you don't want to go out of your way to contact a podcast, see if you can go on or anything to promote your open mic.
Not at all. Not at all. Doing what I gotta do out here.
Have you guys ever thought of doing a mic or getting into comedy a little bit? Maybe a little bit? Got one joke or two?
I know that we do some funny ass stuff on here, but I don't know. That's kind of
you guys not funny at all.
You guys were riffing.
Everybody.
You guys were riffing on the with that Black Mike and Millie. Like, yeah, you had a couple zingers in there.
I feel like I'm funny, but I don't think I'm funny in that aspect.
Yeah.
I think
it is a different beast.
I think being comedic funny is like, I'm naturally funny in life, but being comedic funny is different for me. I don't know. I just feel like that's a real job. Even though it's natural, it comes natural for some people. That's a real job.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Whenever I love to tell people I'm a comic, but I hate telling people, I'm a comic because it's like, all right, tell me a joke.
Yeah,
and it's like, Jesus Christ, I'm not trying to do it all the time.
When we're just like kind of like joking around at work, I'll do this like Carl Weezer impression, and everyone loves it at work. Everyone dies. I tried it on stage, and no one cared. They were like Jimmy Neutron, like go F yourself. Like,
and it's like one of those things where it's like they ask you like, do you think you're funny? It's like, no, you're supposed to think I'm funny. Like
I don't know what it takes to really stand up and be that comedian, and how do you write your jokes out, and how does it? I don't know what any of that takes.
I think everyone's writing process is different.
Yeah,
I think I'm just good at talking shit. I think that's what it is. And it's funny talking shit. If I was sitting
that's
there,
why you want to do those roasts.
That's why I thought it'd be funny to do a roast because I think they're funny. I don't know. I just think that's good.
It depends. Like there's 2 completely different. Like if you want to do like an on the spot roast, like. Oh man,
that's what I'm saying. That'd be hard. I would think
those are hard.
That's
I would
hard.
think being standing up doing that. Like that's why I was like, I think it would be cool because if having 2 people do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And maybe just jumping in here and there.
Because like normally our roast shows, like how we did it is like so the thing is it was the open mics every month, but the way that it was going, it was bi-monthly. So in between the open mics, that month was the roast battle. So you had 2 months to prepare for who you're going up against. So you had all your jokes written and everything.
Yeah.
That's a lot different. Like if you're just
Yeah.
gonna be on the spot, like let's go the nines, like
Yeah.
man, like not that many people are that funny. Like,
Yeah, I think that'd be hard. I think
Yeah.
that'd be really hard to do unless you're. I mean,
I think everybody done that in school. You know, lunchtime, you talking your shit to your friends. I mean, I think
Yeah.
everybody's
What are
kinda done
those?
that.
Like, yeah.
See, that's the thing where it's like that's a situational thing. Like probably something happens or your friend fucks around, and then you
Context.
just start shitting on him,
Yeah.
and then that's where it rolls off. Like if you're like, all right, go at each other, it's like, damn, man, like
Yeah, I heard a great.
I don't want to hurt this
Fight.
dude's feelings
Heard a
for no
great
reason. Like,
Got to.
Yeah, I heard a great quote. Like, I can't remember which podcast or which comedian said it, but they said comedy is context. So if no one knows what you're talking about, they're not gonna think it's funny.
yeah, if
So
you
sometimes you have to build the context.
if you
Relatable.
read my notes, like you would think I'm the worst person. Like if you just read
think
my
that already.
notes, yeah, like you're like this man is fucking awful. Like so, yeah, you definitely need the context behind
Yeah.
you know where these jokes are coming from and how they're performed.
I think to be a comedian, you just cannot care. Because, I mean, you got to be able to
Yeah.
touch jokes that.
Yeah.
Because if you care, sometimes you're not going to say certain shit.
Yeah,
I think you really got to be like, I don't give a fuck what you thinking about. This is on you.
yeah,
You have to care enough to like try to be funny
well, yeah.
and like try to hone your craft, but you have to not care about the result.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to just throw it out there, see what sticks.
yeah. You don't need to like you can't care about like the end result. Like if you go up there, do your thing, cool. I think where people misjudge like the don't care is like if you're going up there just saying ignorant shit and like you have like you don't know what you're talking about, like
Yeah.
it's like all right, now you just sound like an asshole, and then
Yeah.
you
You gotta
walk
know.
off like
There
you
was-
don't care. It's
there
like
was
yeah,
one there was one open mic. This guy, he went up for 3 minutes just threatening to say the N-word. He said, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna do it. And like 3 minutes of just that. I'm like, how is that funny?
And nobody
Yeah.
was laughing.
And everyone's just
No.
like,
it was
and then there'd be an
ridiculous.
awkward pause. He's like, all right, now I'm gonna do it. I'm like, no one cares, dude. Get off the stage.
Yeah,
Like,
like just stuff like that. It's just like that's not
I
funny.
mean, you got to be at least aware of something funny. Like, dang, how you
Yeah.
just gonna be saying stupid stuff? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like you said, knowing, because even when I first, one of my barbers put me on to Nate Jackson. I came in the shop, he had him playing on YouTube, and I was like, oh, this dude's kind of funny. But as I watched him more, I'm like, this dude is intelligent. He picks up shit. You be like, oh, he really know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah,
I'm like, I didn't know that shit.
great one is Corey Holcomb.
oh yeah,
Corey Holcomb, like that's
He got a shitty attitude, but he's funny as hell.
That's
Yeah.
a man who will talk.
No, he doesn't care.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
will.
that's the
He
one that
will
don't
talk his shit,
Yeah.
and like, he does not give a fuck.
He
but
doesn't.
you know,
Yeah.
even as much as you don't agree with some of the shit he says, it's like, oh, he's coming from a point
Bro,
of
the way he
like,
talks about his kids is crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
is crazy.
and it's like he just comes from this point of like, all right, he's experienced it. He knows what he's talking about. You might
Yeah.
not agree with it, but he personally knows what
knows.
he's talking
Yeah.
about. But you know, that's just one of those. Like, he's a whole different animal.
See, I think it would be good to bring them on a DNR too. So the thing is the funny ones are obviously the comedian ones.
Yeah.
We put a little humor in a lot of. I mean, pretty much every podcast. There has to be a little humor in it because
Yeah.
if it's just too like stiff, I don't like it personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like go to therapy.
Exactly. So even like the real like the people that are like a lot of the MMA guys we bring in, most of them are just really like straightforward. Yes
Well,
or
they're
no
just stiff
question.
because of
Yeah.
the muscles.
So I have to pull stuff. I have to
Yeah.
pull stuff out of them, and it's like, oh my! Some of them are so hard. I'm watching the time,
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh my god! Like it's been 20 minutes or almost. We have so much more time with them.
they're just trained to kill.
Yes,
man.
dude.
Like,
But they go crazy on YouTube. They
Yeah.
love watching them. But I guess we do our job right with them.
Yeah.
yeah,
But it's really hard to get information out. But the funny ones are always the DNRs. That means like the dating and relationship with all the girls.
Oh, yeah.
So you have a room full of like 6 girls,
Thanks to me.
and we usually just talk
there you
shit.
go, big pimpin' out here.
No,
You're
and
the draw.
and,
Hey.
and usually we just talk mad shit.
Yeah,
And it's like dating and relationships, but we make it funny. Obviously, we just go off on them.
I
Same
talk
thing
shit.
with like Millie and yeah.
Yeah.
So same thing with them. They were just wild.
wait.
You know?
yeah,
And I like those episodes because we walk out of here and it doesn't really feel like a podcast. You know
yeah.
what I
it's
mean?
just
Like,
hanging out.
yeah, you're just hanging out. So then we're done with them and boom, it's like it was a wild one the whole time.
Yeah, no, that
So-
one with Millie and that Black Mike was fucking
Yeah.
wild, dude.
Dude,
Yeah,
I-
Millie's a different breed. I don't know.
and then we hung out with her
Something wrong
after.
She's just like,
No, we hung out with her
like
after. They did not stop
TNT.
after we left.
Oh,
So
no,
we're at the bar and she has the whole bar popping off. She's
Mm-hmm.
doing these crazy dances on the floor. The whole bar is popping off on her.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
she's a
Yeah, she
firecracker,
killed
man.
it. She killed it.
yeah, I was not sure like what the vibe was gonna be at first, like before like watching, and then I watched a couple episodes, and I see Millie like farting on here, I'm like, oh, we're good. We're chill.
We're good to go.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Just let it loose. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Yeah. We usually don't too, though. That's the problem. We just go for it, dude.
Yeah.
We just say random stuff. But yeah, I think that'd be dope bringing one of you guys on like throughout time and then having you guys come on, and that can even kind of help promote your thing. But I think it'd be good to bring a comedian on.
Oh yeah.
One of the DNRs.
Yeah.
You know, because the girls get buzzed in here, and girls don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I normally bring a bottle of
so.
tequila.
Mm-hmm.
So
Naturally.
Hey man, fortunately I don't drink anymore, so
That's good. I probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
So how about that?
9 months sober from drinking.
Congratulations,
so.
sir.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I appreciate
Do
that.
not let me influence you.
Nah, not at all. I mean, if you smoke, I'm Cali sober.
Hey, women
so.
are the worst drug anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to agree with that one. I would definitely have to agree. Worst drugs.
But I don't have, personally, I don't have great dating relationship advice. I can tell you that. If it don't work, it don't work.
Yeah.
Don't
we
force
get
it.
OnlyFans girls on here,
Better
to
know
good
when to
girls, to
See, with drugs, you might be homeless. With women, you just lose half your house.
Yeah.
and your sanity.
Sometimes that half is a lot.
Yeah.
You got to come up with the best dating relationship advice for these girls. So get ready.
See, now, the thing about
Date a guy from Wisconsin.
Go to church.
the thing about this guy right here is like he comes off as if he hates all women.
Yeah.
Literally, that's how he comes off. Like
But
he hates
actually
all
love
of
them
them.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
But they
grew
would
up-
never know it.
I grew up with like three
can only
sisters.
love
Like
what
I
you
said. So
hate.
I've seen all the worst, but I've seen all like how like beautiful women can be too, and like but they can drive you crazy a little bit.
Oh yeah.
If you let them for damn
That's why you
sure.
only date them for like 4 months, and you just got to let them go after that. Just that's it. You don't need
So what was that Patrice O'Neill joke where he's like, it's like sports fishing. You show your friends.
You
Let 'em go.
Toss back.
And then it comes back. Why do you still have a boat?
There we go.
I
Simple
love
math.
that. I love it.
Oh man.
Yeah, we want to read the chat a little bit. We got some
Yeah, let's
people
see
in
what's
there.
going on.
They said roast the host.
That's when Eric X said you've been
Roast
booed.
the host.
Eric said he's surprised no one said Dave Chappelle is a favorite comedian.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
you know what? Like, I was talking about the Mount Rushmore. I think he's on there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Has
Dave
to be.
Your
Chappelle.
Mount Rushmore, huh?
Yeah,
of
he's on my
comedians.
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, let's hit the Mount Rushmores.
That's a hard
No
one.
matter who's going first. Let's go.
All right.
What is it? Is it 4 or what is it
Yeah,
on Mount
4,
Yeah,
4.
okay.
Mount Rushmore's 4. 4
Yeah, I'm
comics.
gonna
There's a lot
say-
of good ones.
Say Dave Chappelle, Patrice
Mhm.
O'Neill. It's a toss up between for my third. It's a toss up between Bill Burr or Louis C.K. You got to have one ginger in there.
Mm.
And then my last one.
Norm
Hmm.
Macdonald, Richard Pryor.
Mm.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of his name? White boy from the 70s.
White boy from the 70s.
Long hair. Fuck, why can't I think of
Are you
his
talking
name?
about George Carlin?
George Carlin.
Yeah, George
Carlin's
Carlin.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
fucking tough. Ooh.
You can rotate quite a few out of there if y'all had to. But
Yeah. Yeah.
That fourth one's tough.
you guys both stopped at 3, huh?
Yeah. It's
so-
hard to get that last one.
Yeah, because there's so many
Well,
different
because I
comics
also
for
go,
so many
I also
different
go off
styles.
like who influenced me the most,
Mm-hmm.
and like a lot of people would disagree for this person to be like on the top comedians, but Jerry Seinfeld. But watching Seinfeld grow
He
up,
is
like
hilarious.
that's what got me.
He's a genius.
Yeah,
He really
so,
is.
Like some people don't like his comedy or think like he's been doing the same set for so long, but it's because it works. So I might have to put him up there for my last one.
Yeah, it's tough. Patrice might have to go up there. Patrice was fucking killer, dude.
Yeah.
Patrice was great. I personally, if it's based on like who I love to see perform, Tony Rock.
Oh, Tony Rock.
Really?
Yeah,
Tony
Rock's
Rock.
Really?
Tony Rock is great.
great. I mean,
Now-
Chris Rock's had me rolling too.
It's a very
That guy irritates me.
yeah,
Chris Rock irritates me.
It's all right. It's a very
because he repeats himself.
I feel like when he's doing this,
What do you mean he irritates?
It's
him?
almost
He
like
irritates him?
he's trying too hard. It's almost like it's like because I feel like he's naturally funny,
Yeah,
but I feel like he's trying too hard at times. That it just gets irritating.
like when Chris.
that's how I felt about Kevin Hart.
Really?
I felt like his first special great. After that, he was just trying too hard to
Oh yeah, in
one-up
school,
himself.
dude. In school, people will not shut up with the Kevin Hart jokes.
Yeah.
Like stop.
Oh yeah.
Like stop with that shit.
Oh, also Eddie Murphy, man.
Eddie Murphy's up there. It like,
Eddie Murphy's underrated.
but that's
He
the
is
thing.
He don't get enough
Underrated.
flowers.
He knew he would just conquer comedy. He dropped 2 specials at 22, and that's it. And they
Yeah.
were both amazing. So he
And
just
then
went into
conquered-
movies.
And then he conquered movies.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
he didn't need to do
Comedy was just
anymore.
a side quest
Yeah,
for this guy.
at 22 he did that. Like
Yeah.
that's fucking ridiculous. But
Yeah.
yeah, like Tony Rock, like it's a strong opinion. I like Tony's comedy more than Chris's comedy, but that's because I've seen Tony Rock perform like 3-4 times live
Okay.
now for a
Yeah.
whole weekend.
I feel
And,
like
like,
Tony's better than Chris in my opinion, but that's
He's
just me.
so funny. Yeah, and that's me too, but that's because I've personally seen Tony just kill it in person. Like I've only watched Chris Rock specials. And if I watch Chris in person, I might have a different opinion. But me personally, like Tony's one person. When he comes through, I make sure I watch his whole show. Like it's fucking awesome.
Yep.
Like Tony's so
Never
good.
disappoints.
I don't think you can pay me to go to Chris Rock's show. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. And it's not like he's bad. I just can't do it.
Yeah, no, not, and that's the thing. Not
You
every
just picture
comic's
the,
for
the
everybody.
zebra from Madagascar.
Man, yeah, that's a bad one for sure.
That's funny.
So last shout out. So it's like, why don't you guys give a little bit of information of when the next show is and all that? I know you guys did, but just so everybody knows.
yeah. Really
So our next show is coming up in 2 weeks, September 16th. This month. Doors at 7. We pull the bucket with everyone's names at 7:50, and our show starts at 8.
Yep.
Any other info?
I would say follow us on Instagram, Cameron Hogue Comedy, and
I'm at capital P's. That's capital Peez.
Yeah.
And then that's where we update everything. You know, whenever we
So
drop anything,
we're gonna do some.
on
Like we're gonna try to do some more promotional videos, another behind the scenes, and like I said last time, I bought a bottle to celebrate after. So and I said each one we do, I'm gonna go up a shelf. So we're at the next shelf. We're at mid shelf now.
Yeah.
I got a bottle plug if you need it.
All right. So that
Oh,
sounds
there
good.
you go.
There we
There
go.
you
There we
go.
get a little
No
sponsorship.
more well whiskey.
Yeah.
No more well whiskey.
We got to go to your guys' show, man. I want to see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that'd
come
be
through,
great.
man.
Yeah, we
We'd
gotta
love to
do
have
that.
you guys,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Like,
that'd be awesome, dude.
do you only do this on Tuesdays?
We only do it on Tuesdays right now. though.
That's fucked.
We'll have to figure something out. But
You're
yeah,
gonna take a Tuesday off.
we do. That's the only thing about
Field
this though
trip.
is you got to be on it because
Yeah,
you get
gotta be
forgotten
consistent,
quick.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Quick, dude, in this. And we're building up right now to the
Maybe we
where
should just
we're
go
at.
live at the Improv and say fuck it.
Well,
Shit.
actually, what we do, we
can,
we do an interview with the set of the night winner afterwards. So maybe we could do like a little.
Yeah.
collab
Oh, that's
there.
a good idea.
Yeah, and if
So,
you guys wanted to
that
do a
would be so
podcast, they
dope.
could hop on the
Yeah,
podcast.
we
and,
can
you know.
set you up in the green room, like you can hang
And we
out.
can interview like the comedians before they go
Yeah.
on or after they go up or whatever. the case
bring a
is.
couple
Yeah.
bring a couple people in, like what are you guys working on? Okay, cool. Let's wait.
Yeah,
And
Dude,
then
that
after-
would be awesome.
Yeah.
Live from the improv.
Do you guys
You
have
know what I'm
a
saying?
you guys have
Yeah.
a DJ that's there as well, or just the music playing in the house?
we have a
Yeah,
we
sound
have
tech.
in show sound tech, but they
Okay.
DJ the whole show. But we have in the green room we could easily set something up. Where
Yeah.
we can do that.
Dude, that would be awesome. We've never done that, so that'd be awesome. dude.
That'd be sweet, dude.
yeah.
But like that's honestly the main thing that we want to do out of this. Like, I don't know where Cameron wants to go in his life with comedy and whatnot, but
Hooters.
Yeah, you better do it quick.
Not a bad choice.
You better do it quick.
I know they're gonna get rid of it soon.
Yeah, you're gonna
Or
start,
Goth IHOP.
They're
either
only
one.
gonna start hiring guys.
Yeah, I'm good.
But like
You are gay.
Oh, okay. You why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Should I call you Mister?
stand-up comedy wise, like it's such a anomaly to make it in the stand-up world, like to be able to have it be your career. So regardless if I make it as a stand-up comic, if I manage a club, if I promote shows, if I manage talent, like I just want to be involved in it.
Yeah.
Like any way, shape, or form. And this is a perfect way for us to cultivate comics out here, give them a bit more of a spotlight and shine they deserve, and make all the work they're doing show a little bit.
Yeah.
So it makes
Give them something back.
it fills my heart Like the best way to do it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little gay, but you know.
What else is filled of yours? You're sitting a little stiff there.
Yeah, I know. My hips hurt.
Yeah.
I missed that comment earlier. Somebody told you guys to roast
the
host.
co-host.
They said they said roast the host when he was talking about roasting.
We would like to come. We would like to be able to come back here.
We got the photo negative of Perry.
No,
We got me after I fail Atkins. No,
I will say the roast that we had though; those are great writing exercises. Some of my favorite. Jokes
I love roasting, but
like I think one of my favorite jokes I ever wrote. I forgot what the fool's name was. I think it was like Brian Woods or something like that. I don't know. It was he was some old black cat, like 40 years old, and his hairline was receding like a motherfucker. And I said, it looked like they gave you all 40 acres on your head.
Hey, what's that next? Hey, what's that next one?
It says
roast
no.
ambition.
Damn. How the fuck you see that? You don't see nothing else.
hey, here's the thing.
They
You can't
need
even
to
spell
Yeah,
ambition.
they need to spell ambition, bro.
No, that's how he spells it.
No, no, no.
Oh, you need to learn how to spell
There's
ambition.
there's one letter that's wrong. So, real quick, one name.
Yeah.
It's out of dictionary. It's a derivative. It's italic derivative of the word. It's actually in the dictionary the way that I spell it. That is incorrect, but it's close.
Yeah.
That was too smart for me.
So y'all both are wrong.
You're like, these fucking idiots.
He wears
That
glasses. It's all right, man.
That was my ex. Incorrect, but close.
Damn, we all got on glasses, huh?
Oh, these are fake.
Oh, yeah.
These are blue
they're
light.
props, huh?
Yeah, I'm sight privileged, so.
Yep.
Dang.
It's glasses face.
Can't stand you.
This is a big nerd panel right now.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm wearing Pokemon?
It's for the bitches.
yeah.
Hey, they do love glasses, though.
Yeah, I don't know
Love
why.
glasses. Me neither.
It doesn't make me any smarter, but.
Works for me.
Eh.
Well, I know. So what'd you guys think of the show?
Man, I love it.
That's nice.
This is my first time being on like a professional podcast.
I love that you're saying that because, damn, I didn't know we were professional.
I've never been.
You did use
Hey.
the quotation marks.
I
right?
am the unprofessional professional, so I get it.
Amateurs Professional podcast, but I've never been on a set like this, and it's something I would like to do more. Like I said, any way I can promote the show organically, and I think this is one of those things, and this was really cool. You guys got a sweet fucking thing going on here. I mean, it looks sketchy pulling up. I thought
I thought you were gonna get like raped or something, huh?
Yeah, I thought you're making like illegal green cards.
That's the first thought you went to. That's
Illegal
crazy.
green card.
Hey, no Diddy, man. No Diddy.
The fact
No
you went there
Diddy.
first is crazy.
People get scared.
Hey,
They
you're
roll
gonna
up
get
here.
raped? What?
This is my business, though. So I just built
Yeah.
it.
So,
in
so I could rape
business-
anyone
Your
I
business
want.
is
No.
raping people, huh? It's crazy.
here. Man,
It's paying off.
why are you gay?
What? Oh,
You
you
said it.
Yeah, final thoughts with you?
Yeah,
What'd you
loved
think?
it, man. Perry, he didn't even want to come. He said, "Fuck this." I'm like, "Come on, man, it's gonna be cool." He's like, "All right, I guess." No. We were a little nervous. We weren't sure, but I thought I saw your guys' vibe with the past guest, and I thought it was gonna be great, and it was.
Yeah.
That's a flex bomb.
I was like, what? I'm used to hearing that in Israel. No.
Are you gonna play Otis next?
Yeah. But yeah, really loved it. Great to meet you guys and great to be on you guys' pod.
Hell yeah, dude. This was fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it was dope. Dude. And you know what? That would be so dope if we do it over there. The next one, because I know we're booked. I'd have to talk to Mel. She's out there. I know we're booked. I think to tell the beginning of October right now.
She said
All right.
October, yeah.
October. So when we won't book. The next one you have, we won't book for that time.
So our October one, we have some things in motion for that. If we can get you guys a part of it, that'd be sweet.
Yeah. Actually might work with the howling.
Yeah.
It's gonna be close to Halloween.
So that's the whole thing. It's gonna
Howling?
be a week.
Yeah.
This man doesn't stop. So it's gonna be
I just always have Michael Jackson on the mic.
Yeah, like a
Ding,
week
ding,
before
ding.
Halloween, we want to do like a kind of costume contest on top of it.
Uh-huh.
So like if you want to go up there and perform in a costume, we'll
Yeah.
also grade that. Maybe
Yeah,
have some
yeah.
winners
Yeah.
for that. Our sponsor,
Jacob does drag.
yeah, dude, we have
Hey,
drag
there you go.
shows. We have
Yeah.
drag shows. It's not even you don't even have to come and drag. You can just come to one of those shows every month. Our sponsor, Maxwell Farms, fuck taxes, smoke maxes. He gives out we'll give out goodie
Little good
bags to the
bags.
crowds and some winners and stuff like that. So
We'll make sure to put the labels larger for you on the lemon can.
Yeah.
THC
Thank you.
drinks. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
And so
I'll never do that again.
yeah, we have some things in motion for that show that we want to plan. That's going to be a big show. So if we can do something with you guys to be a part of it too, like that would be great.
Let's
like
do it.
if
Yeah.
anything we can do to just raise the bar a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Especially since you guys are putting on IE people, like that's our wheelhouse.
Yeah.
We're putting on IE people too.
That's
So
the whole reason
Yeah.
we do this.
That's dope, man. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on. Really,
Awesome.
you guys killed it.
Appreciate it.
Our,
Thank you
our
guys.
slogan
Thank you
is
guys.
shed the sheep. So we're gonna look
Shed
at this
the
camera, and on 3 we're gonna say shed the sheep. 1, 2, 3.
Shed the sheep.
Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas.
This is Ambishun of Black Cup.
Perry Joesph.
Cameron Hogue.
We appreciate you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll be back at 8:15. We're out. Peace.
Peace out.